Okay, this story is about the second time I got AIDS. The first time I got AIDS, that's a whole other story on its own. Uh, but anyway, I think it was about 2007. I think it was. I wasn't feeling very well at all. I noticed I was getting cold sores. Typing. When I was trying to type, I was making an awful lot of mistakes, and just wasn't feeling so good. And I thought it was because I just got a new design studio and I was putting it together, that I was just overtired. And in the January, I went to the health clinic. I thought maybe I had syphilis or something like that. And I went in, I got the tests, and I left. And about 2 hours later, I got a phone call at work, and it was just like, you have full-blown AIDS, and you need to get in here immediately. We need to get you on medications. And I'm like, what? You know, I had absolutely no idea, because I'd always practiced safe sex. My first boyfriend, Julius, he got AIDS way back in the day when we were supposed to die from it. And I'd always practiced safe sex. And when I say safe sex, it's like, guys just give me blowjobs. I wouldn't have anal sex with anybody, nothing like that. Guys would just give me blowjobs. And wasn't it this guy that was giving me a blowjob that his tooth cut my foreskin? And I looked at him and I was like, are you HIV? And he says, yes. And I was like, oh shit. I said, do you have any disinfectant? And he went up to the bathroom and he came down with some mouthwash. And I poured some on the wound, and it's like, I didn't feel anything. So it's like, oh my God, it might not be working. It must not be working. It's like, I'll use those poppers. So I poured some poppers on the wound on my dick. And and miraculously, this guy lived across the street from A&E, so I immediately went to A&E, and I got put on got tested HIV negative at the time, and I got put on the antiretrovirals. I thought it was such a low risk, but there was a risk, and a lifetime of HIV awareness teaches us all to make sure that you always don't take risks. And I was okay. And then 5 years later, I got diagnosed with full-blown AIDS out of the blue. I literally was not expecting it whatsoever. I'm completely fine now, thank God. It took me a couple of months to get over it. And once I'd gotten over it, and all of a sudden, the second I was HIV, all of a sudden, all these guys started coming out of the woodwork. And all of a sudden, everybody I knew fucking had it, but nobody had told me. So the lesson I learned from it, that I passed on to all the young guys that I ever met since that have got HIV, and they've been really devastated about it. I just tell them not to fret too much about it, because all the hot guys have it. You don't have to have safe sex anymore, and if you're really smart and you're really sick, you get on the list and you get yourself a council flat, a nice cheap flat for the rest of your life. If you like my stories, why not join my mug club, and you can drink your morning swill while listening to my tales of swill and depravity. Links are in the description. Have a great day, guys.